outside view of sunset at Ibiza. How's it so far?
We stayed at this beachfront Airbnb in Batangas with 8 adults, 3 babies, and a few nannies. So it was a pretty big group. This place worked really well for being together. But it's also not for everyone. In this video, I'll be sharing our honest experience at sunset at Ibiza. What we love, what could be improved, and who this place is really best for. We booked sunset at Ibiza because we wanted to spend time with our relatives, all in one home. They also happened to be our fellowship group. One thing we really prioritized was that the place had 4 rooms, so we could stay together as a group while still having enough space for everyone, including the babies and nannies. We weren't looking for separate hotel rooms. We wanted one shared space where we could eat together, talk, and just be present with each other. Since we were a big group, we were all willing to spend more for a place that felt comfortable, well-maintained, and had help available on site. When we arrived, we were honestly impressed. The interiors were nice, and the beach view from the living room was really beautiful. It felt peaceful, and at first glance, it did feel sulit, especially seeing how the space was presented. The space felt enough for us, even with babies.
The first room.
2 single beds and an air mattress in the middle.
Okay.
Very spacious.
Yeah. Restroom.
Comes with an own bathroom. That's pretty.
Wow, nice. Toilet. Grabe. You can dance here.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Then
Next room. Quite spacious. This one has a balcony area. Also a study table. Wow. Wow, nice view. Nice view.
We brought a baby cot, and there was still enough room to move around comfortably in the bedroom.
Room number 4. Hi.
As a mom, there are a few things I think families with babies should know. The bathroom doors in the rooms aren't full doors. They're more like cowboy-style doors. Because of that, there's less privacy, and they can be a bit noisy and squeaky. The rooms also aren't very dark. So if your baby is sensitive to light or sound, they might wake up more easily, which did happen with us.
This view. Nice view too.
One more.
We also noticed that while the Wi-Fi was fast in common areas, it didn't consistently reach some of the rooms. As parents using a baby monitor, that was something important for us. The areas we naturally gathered the most were the living and dining area, which are right in front of each other, and of course, the pool and the beach area. This place really works well when everyone is together, talking, eating, playing games, and just spending time in one shared space. In terms of safety, I would still recommend close supervision for kids. The locks going to the pool and beach are quite simple, and the steps leading down to the beach are high, which can be challenging, especially for pregnant guests or elderly family members. In the bedrooms, the pillows were quite firm, and the blankets were on the thinner side. Since the house faces the beach and it gets colder at night, we honestly wished we brought our own blanket, and pillows too. For cleanliness, I'd rate the place around 8 to 8.5 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but it was clean enough. And you can tell the place is being maintained. There were a lot of amenities provided: a barbecue grill, charcoal, board games, and even a Marshall Bluetooth speaker. We spent most of our time talking, playing cards, singing karaoke, listening to music, and enjoying the beach together. One thing that really stood out to us was the in-house housekeeping, which is very rare for an Airbnb. The staff staying on site were very kind, approachable, and easy to talk to, and that made the stay much more comfortable for us, especially as a big group with babies. They could help with cooking if you brought your own ingredients, or you could ask them to buy ingredients for a fee prior to your arrival. Having staff available until around 10 p.m. really made a difference. So, is it worth it? If you're a big group, the cost per person makes sense. And in that case, yes, it feels worth it. But if you're only a small group, I honestly wouldn't recommend it because it would feel too expensive for what you get. What this day really gave us was time. Time to bond, talk, and just be together. And in this season of life, that kind of rest and togetherness meant a lot to us. I hope this honest review helps you decide if Sunset at Ibiza is the right place for your family or group. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.